Hey, what's up, guys? This is Biollante Gz here. Welcome to another episode of me playing Godzilla PS4. I haven't played this game in a while, and I thought to play it again as Season 3, just because why not? So far, off camera, I've been fooling around in the game, training my monster in King of Monsters and playing a bit of God Destruction. So far, I was able to, let's see, as you can see, I was able to update Jaguar to level 10, where his charge is up to level 8. So I still need some circuit boards for him to be level 9 and 10, I believe. And once I do that, I'll have him maxed out and be able to do the super move more than once. What happened was that I fought against Jaguar and King Kaiju, and he gave me some of his circuit boards, and I was able to get gauge level 2 and 3 worked out. So I still need some more stuff for Batra, where his gauge can be level 2 and 3, and I also need charge 8, 9, and 10, so I'm almost there to maxing him out. I also need to max out Space Godzilla. He just needs one more gauge and he'll be all okay. Almost the rest of the monsters are all maxed out. It's just that I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let me recount again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 monsters left, as I have Godzilla 14, Gigan, Type 3 Kiryu, Burning Godzilla, Destroya, Super Mega Godzilla, Batra Larva, Mecha King Ghidorah, Biollante, King Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra Adult, and Godzilla maxed out. So I have 8 monsters left until I have everyone maxed out. So that's gonna be a challenge, but at least I'm doing good so far. So let's go to King of Kaiju mode, and hold on, let me turn on the music, because I realized I turned it off because it got annoying, but there. So you guys can have the music. Alright, so let's go to King of Kaiju and rip some Kaiju up. And for that matter, I will be Biollante. Or Biollante, because she's a plant, so you wouldn't call a plant a plant. But, so I'm gonna kick the ass of come here, Hedora, you little bitch. Bad mistake. That happens to you, buddy. Biollante is able to... Biollante is pretty easily to get 100 meters, because she just... See? She just like... Her vines do all the work. Do that again, I'm gonna do this to ya! She's the king of the bitch slap. I mean, she's the queen of the bitch slap. 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 I think it's called acidic sap or something, that the thing. I think that's what she's spitting out, I'm not really sure. But I'm always thinking it's acid. I've been a Godzilla fan for as long as I could remember. I first watched it when I think it was Godzilla vs. Biollante being the first ever heisei film I've watched on VHS. And ever since then, I started to love the Monster King and started to like all the monsters that are in it and featuring with it. So that's when I started to love Godzilla because he's like my childhood movie. Same with Power Rangers and Sonic the Hedgehog, and well, I haven't played the classic Sonic Hedgehog games, but I haven't. I mean, I have done it before. Just that I mean, I haven't. I wasn't really like. I wasn't born until '97, so everything in '97 existed in my time. So I remember the Nintendo 64. I remember playing the Super Smash Brothers game. That I'm a veteran Smash Brothers player because I played it ever since the Smash Brothers 64 game was there for Nintendo 64. And I remember owning a GameCube of my own, and it was purple. And I don't have it anymore, but I remember owning one. I think it was purple or black. Yeah, it was purple. And I was able to have like, yeah, I got myself my own GameCube and had a couple of games for it, including Super Mario Sunshine, Smash Brothers Melee, um, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I remember that game. I haven't been able to beat it yet because I'm always wondering how to get all the shiny objects, but now I understand how. You just have to keep collecting them all in every world you go, because if you don't, you won't get the proper reward. And you have to also collect a lot of golden spatulas along the way so that you can have enough for reasons. But it's still a good game, and I'm actually excited for it to come out next year, because in 2020 is known that they're making a remake of the game called SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, which means it's a remake of the original game, and they're gonna have it in PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch. It's pretty fun and pretty funny to watch because it just brings the comedy to the SpongeBob series that used to exist. Now it's just like, I mean, I get they're trying to change it and everything, but I have a feeling it's just a waste of time due to SpongeBob's new season, and I know eventually it'll get canceled, which I don't want, but I'm happy that the cast are still happy after 20 years of doing SpongeBob episodes. I know a lot of people usually complain about the Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob's, where his voice isn't the same as it was in season 1, but they should know that a lot of actors out there, voice actors, have a voice change when they get older, so they can't really stick to the same voice they had in the season 1. They have to stick with the new sounding voice of SpongeBob, and it's still the same SpongeBob voice, it's just that his voice is changing, so he still is able to, he still has the blood to do SpongeBob, and also his laugh as well. He's still able to do that. Same with the other voice actors doing the voice of Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Plankton. Yeah, don't even think about shooting your missiles at me. Sorry about all that stuff. I'm just worried about my channel but let's just hope that our stuff will win against Kappa, and we're able to survive until January 1st, 2020 is when YouTube is gonna die, so let's just hope we win this fight. We keep fighting until January 1st and see if we'll survive or not. But I'm sure we're gonna survive this year. I just have to hope that it doesn't show up that Kappa won and we're doomed or something. Because a lot of channels are just leaving for. And I find it stupid because I don't think you should do that, leaving YouTube just for that. I find it kind of stupid. Like, what if we win and there's no people on YouTube that, like, why would you leave? I mean, I get it's hurting you that much, but leaving is not gonna help because a lot of fans or people that support your channel might leave as well, which means you lose subscribers and Ow, how dare you strike me with your breath. Blah, 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 blah. Every time I see fights of monsters in this game, I definitely would be... I have a feeling this game gives you the opportunity on online where you can have a dream matchup of your favorite monsters, like that you never thought would happen, like that never happened, like Godzilla versus Space Godzilla versus other space monsters, or like in Godzilla Save the Earth, you're able to have like a dream matchup on a. If it never happened in the movie, you can always do it in the games. Like I know in Unleashed, I always did like a bunch of. I always did like a bunch of opportunities of like I did a in Unleashed. I did reference to Godzilla King of the Monsters, where it's 2000 and Mothra. It's a team battle versus King Ghidorah and Rodan. Is a reference to. It is a reference to. It's a reference to King of the Monsters because you know it's Rodan and. I didn't really shoot him, but alright. But yeah, so I like how Unleashed gives us a really big roster, even though it's like a very buggy game, but it's still enjoyable. I mean, I was able to, I mean, a lot of people say it's like the worst game ever, but I say I find it false, because it has like a more open roster, and, I get the story is stupid, because it's like super slow with the captions and all that, and on the PS2 it's a lot faster, but the subtitles are too fat or too slow, and you just when the English is on or dubbing or something. So, but I'm glad that there's some monsters that are playable, like Varan. Like Varan is in there. I also liked how King Caesar's in there because King Caesar, Varan, and Baragon are mostly lovable characters. I guess they're just. I guess they just wanted to feature a bunch of fan favorite kaiju that featured in the films before, like King Caesar. I guess he became a likable character because he featured in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the first one, not the second. Terror Mechagodzilla featured Titanosaurus, and I find him a cool monster. He's one of my favorites, along with the Megalon. Some I don't like. Well, it's official. I don't like Mega Gear. She's the only one I don't like because she just I don't know. She's a bitch, but. I do like Biollante because she's a really good. She's like the very first high sea monster that Godzilla's ever faced. And then Showa and Gears started all the monsters. Anguirus, fun fact, Anguirus is the very first monster that fought against Godzilla in the Showa series. But then in second generation, Anguirus turned into an ally and Godzilla's companion. So, yeah, let's do another one. Maybe 2 monsters, and then I'll do a God of Destruction after, maybe. So, yeah. So we're gonna do Godzilla 2019 versus Mechagodzilla 1. 2019 is not happy. You're not in the film. You ass. Ow. Ow. Hurts, doesn't it, bro? Stop hitting me. If you don't know why I call him 2019, not 2014, is because Legendary made a lot better looking Godzilla. Because in 2014, it's their very first time of making a Godzilla film for Godzilla fans. Because they made a King Kong for King Kong fans, and they made another monster film called Godzilla, and yeah. Godzilla, it looks like Godzilla got a lot of fans that go crazy because it was new in design. So I'm glad that Legendary was able to get enough money for a sequel where they made Godzilla a lot better. Same with the Atomic Breath, and also making him have more screen time with Mothra and everything. I like how Mothra got the screen time in the beginning of the movie. Spoilers, because she's so lovable for all women. Ow. I missed. Come here, little bitch. We're gonna kill you. No. Gonna beat the shit out of you. Stop it. Stop being disrespectful. She got shot in the face. But yeah, I really enjoyed the second one. It's a lot better than the first one, just so that, because it doesn't really focus the humans as much in Godzilla 2. I mean, they kind of interrupt the fight scenes, but it's not as bad as the first one, where it just kept interrupting the entire time. It's like, stop it. It was less annoying in Godzilla 2. I liked it better. Stop it. Stop kicking me. Come here. Come here. Hug me. I like how the atomic breath glows from his tail up to his spines. It's a lot more cooler, I guess. But yeah, it's cooler because it's just like, no. Don't even think about shooting at me. Nope. Come here. You weren't in my movie, but that's okay. Why? Because I could do this. I could do that to you, and this to you too. Glad you're not in the film. I mean, it would have been cool if they brought back Batra. Like, he could side with King Ghidorah or something, and then Mothra can fight him, just like in the movies. But then again, that would be too much, because I'd rather have the cool, it almost feels like in King of the Monsters, it almost feels like that, it almost feels like that, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's almost like the original Godzilla thing, where, it was, Rodan, Mothra, and Godzilla versus King Ghidorah in the Heisei origin, but here just like a 2-on-2 fight in the movie. It's pretty awesome. Like, if it's like a what if Rodan turned the tables and turned against against Godzilla and Mothra to make it like a 2-on-2 battle with King Ghidorah. Stop it. Stop it! Because, you know, Godzilla unleashes a bunch of opportunities for dream fights. I got you. And he slays there in the fire. Roasting. Oh, hey, pal. It's Japanese Godzilla versus legendary Godzilla. Nope. Yeah. That's what he gets for running at me. It's a bad mistake, bro. Yeah, right. In King of the Monsters, this theme song that's playing, the Godzilla theme, they actually really rebooted it a lot. Where it was uh, where the composer was able to make it kind of a remake to the original Godzilla theme, but a lot more cooler and intense sounding. Nope. You don't mess with legendary Goji. Gojira! Godzilla. I mean, Mecha Godzilla 2. Let's do this. In God of Destruction, he's a lot bigger, but this. Ow! Stop it! God, stop that! Come here. Are you gonna hover like a coward? I'm gonna grab. Can I grab you? I gave you a big hug. That's all I want to do, man. Come here. Ouch. Ow! Stop it. It's very rude. I'm gonna name this title King Kaiju, Biollante, and Godzilla 19, just to make it make sense. Ow. So that way you don't be confused on which kaiju it is. It's Biollante and Godzilla 19. Which I already did Godzilla 19 in the last episode, but I thought to do two kaijus and do King God of Construction as a simple other kaiju, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.